slide. We're going to talk about market analysis, the business evaluation, company projections, and the expansion that we need to make. The statistics shows a forecast of Colorado state marijuana sales to reach $1.9 billion by the year 25-25. This is a growing and sustainable industry. How can Greener Heights absorb more of the market share? That's the million-dollar question. Recreational sales in Colorado alone have generated over $700 million since January to July, for a strong finish with a quarter yet to go. So you can see where the sales lie from the start of retail cannabis all the way to today. Concentrates make about 50% of the sales, edibles about 10% of the sales, flower are about 40% of the sales. This is going to change within the next year because the market is actually going more towards the concentrate sales. So we're going to talk about the different concentrate products that are creating a buzz within the industry and the most profitable way to enter the market. Live resin is produced with BHO, which is butane, processing fresh and flash frozen bud, as opposed to bud that has been dried and cured. So most people, they take their flower, they trim it, they put it in bins, they freeze it, and they wait for it to be processed. When you're doing a live resin like this, you're going to have more terpene profile, which gives you a better taste. So the product quality is better, which drives the price up. The cost is a little bit lower for us because we don't have to do the production of the trimming. So you take the plant, you cut it, you put it directly into the freezer, opposed to deleafing it, defanning it, categorizing it. So fresh frozen is a little bit more profitable and it takes less time to create it. Live diamonds are produced with BHO, processing trim or flower by applying pressure to create diamonds. So they're put into an oven and essentially you burp the jar and that creates the diamonds. So it takes about 2 weeks to grow those. Vape pen cartridges, they're hot, they're new, everybody loves them. It's something that you can do anywhere you're at. It doesn't take a lot of time. So those are processed with PHO and BHO. Rosin, as we discussed, enters the market at a $30 per gram for wholesale. It takes about $9 to create this. So it refers to an extraction process that utilizes a combination of heat and pressure to squeeze resinous sap from the initial starting material. There's a high demand for it, and a lot of people don't know how to make it. So in this segment here, we talk about the different types of concentrates so you can visually put a name to them. RSO refers to Rick Simpson oil. The reason that this is such a highly sought after item is because it's known to cure cancer. So like we were talking about the endocannabinoid system that you have.
He's a showman, you know that, right?
So if you look at RSO, this is made by Rick Simpson. It's great for curing cancers and different things like that. The cartridges you can make from CO2. Those are super easy to use. You just pop them into a battery. That can be another